Hey guys, it's Craig Coffey. Why in the world am I recording this video in front of a very old house? And how in the world does this impact and tie into what I'm going to talk about, which is how to feel better about yourself when your stutter is really bad? Because when your stutter is really bad, the most important thing you need to do in order to start melting away your stutter is to feel better about the person you see when you look into a mirror. So first, the brutal truth. I got fat. I gained weight. Not intentionally, of course, but as time passed, when I was stuttering, I was unhealthy with my habits. I get it. I gained more than 30 pounds. And one day I took my shirt off, I looked at myself and I said, I'm not happy with who I see. I need to make some changes. But before I go on, let me say, I recommend that you, because I'm not a doctor, you talk to a doctor before you make a single lifestyle change. There, now that we've got that done and that's out of the way, more about how to love the person you see in the mirror. So I lost weight. I learned all about calories and diet. What I used to do was whenever I was hungry, I ate a lot of fast food, a lot of Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, a lot of the good stuff. And I wasn't building my diet based on what would make me healthy. When I was hungry, I would eat, and I chose fried and unhealthy foods. What I later learned is to build a diet and build your food intake based on what's healthy for you. Yes, I do have cheat meals, but most of my meals are designed for what's healthy for my body, not necessarily what tastes the best. That was a big change. And I have a few more changes, including a funny story. First, a quick plug. Please go to craigcoffey.com and sign up for the Daily Dose of Me. It's an inspirational email from me to you, designed to inspire you, give you a little pep in the step, a little story about my life, and just something to encourage you as you work on your fluency, because as I know, it takes time and it takes inspiration. Now, here's a second thing I also did when working on to love myself and love who I saw. I changed my hairstyle. That's right, I didn't always have this beautiful hair color or style. There was a time when I had frosted blonde tips. There was a time period where it was actually popular to have some blonde at the very top of your hair, and I did it. Surprised all my friends. All the people who knew me were like, whoa, Craig, that's a big change, and it was a big change, but I loved it. And that year that I got it done, I ended up moving into a frat house my sophomore year at the University of Florida. Go Gators. And that year, which I have a few more stories to share in the future, was a very hard year for my speech. But I loved what I saw in the mirror and my speech started off great. Now, the rest of the story is my speech crumbled because I was in a frat house, very stressful, very chaotic, and I had not learned enough techniques to make myself fluent. In fact, halfway through the fall semester, I ended up checking myself into speech therapy at the University of Florida. Let me share a second thing too. I also decided, or third thing, to get new clothes. But being a college student, I couldn't always afford the newest clothes or new clothes from a store. But thrift stores usually have fun finds. And the goal is to get clothes that are new to you. So when you look in the mirror, you're happy with who you see. You could also do things like grow a beard if you clean shave. If you have a beard, you can clean shave. Things like that to change up your appearance, because appearance matters when it comes to feeling good about yourself. It's true. And I know this might be the brutal truth, but I told you that I would always shoot you straight. I would not BS you. And so I'm telling you what took me years to discover and learn. Now, I hope you want to continue this journey with me, because we have another fun episode coming next. And that is one of my favorites. It is the impact of positive self-talk and how you can do it when you stutter. And when you're working on your speech, it's important to start bringing in positive self-talk. It changed my life. I look forward to continuing the conversation, and I will see you there.